So today we're going to be looking at using one of the Shena boards from Body Mind Fit. You're going to see it in use in one of our classes where we use Indian clubs, these, maces, kettlebells and more. And that's taught over a season. At the moment the guys are going to be concentrating on this and Persian Meals or BDX clubs. You're also going to see us break down different movements, and the individuals within the class then have a systemized progression that they can follow to improve their performance with their push-ups. So as with all kinds of weight training, we want to understand applying tension first of all. And what I've done is I've simply taken one of the sections from the multi-star banded it, and that allows me to create a bit of tension in a straight arm partial pull down, so that I'm starting to feel that engagement of the lats, and that's one of the first movements that we want to really associate with pulling when we're using one of the boards. So the first movement is taking that idea of pulling through the lats and putting it into practice with the board. So I take my hands out to the side, feet are wide, and I'm pulling forward, holding, pushing back, pulling forward, holding, pushing back, pulling forward, holding, pushing back. Now, all the way through that, I'm engaging through the midsection, so I'm pulling the belly button up towards the spine, so I've got this bracing idea. And the relationship between my heel and my toe, I want to be pulling my weight forward onto the board. So have a good look at the position of my heel in relation to the toe as I do that movement. That's your starting point. Perform 10 of those. Now with the actual press up, we're pulling forward, we're pulling down so that the chest touches the board. We're pushing up away from the board and then pulling back through our hip flexors. So there are 4 beats to this motion. So we pull forward for 1, down for 1, up for 1, pulling back for 1. Forward for 1, down for 1, up for 1, back for 1. So that's what we term a Persian press up. Now, I coined that from my coach about 25 years ago. I know it's called lots of other things as well. But that's the name that we gave it all those years ago. Again, take your time, pull your weight into position, establish a beat. The beat can change, it can go faster or slower. It all depends on the amount of feeling you can draw from the movement. You want to connect to the movement. You want to feel the muscles engaging in everything that you're doing. So try that for 10 repetitions. The group, we're just about to start the workout. We're going to be doing 2 sets of each paired exercise. So each block is 4 minutes, then they'll have a minute rest. And we're going to work through multiple blocks. The timing is 40 on, 20 off. Okay, so one person will be doing push-up work, one person will be doing work with the meals, and they swap twice. Okay, pair of exercises, just pulling forward, hips up, hips up. Yeah, you've got to have your hips up. That's it. So pulling forward into the motion. With the meals, you're just coming back, reaching, and then pulling back to the table. So again, really engaging all the muscles around the shoulder girdle. Forward double rock, push back, pulling the weight forward. Okay, all the way back and then all the way forward. Try and keep the engagement through the midsection. Third set, you can see how we use the timer. Okay, and it's that forward, that double pull into it, finding the lats and pushing back. Second set, off you go. So this is the second set of exercises. So we're adding in the press up and push back. Sunny, press up and push back, feet wide. Good, now we're alternating chops. Okay, so alternating chops with the meals, really simple, keeping a brace through the midsection the whole time. Really, again, working the muscles around the shoulder girdle. With the push-ups, it's forward and down, up and then back, that basic Persian push-up. So it's forward and down, up and then back. You've got to do the reps you can fit into 40 seconds, but without going to the knees. Okay, so without breaking. Pulling forward, working at a pace you can manage. And the same with the meals, trying to get that true alternating pace to them. Third round, so the feet come together as we go down. So we have a slight offset in the push-up. And we're using the isometric in the door frames. So it's a 2-second hold at the top of that door frame drill with the meals. Great for wrist strength and general shoulder strength. Forward, in as you go down, up, out as you go back. Forward, in as you go down, up, out as you go back. So it's an offset. In the third set, we bring this one in if they're ready. So it's 2-second isometric, and then it sweeps behind as we come back up into the door frame. And chest on the bar, and we turn, and we turn, and then push back up. With the meals, we've got that little turn off. You've got to keep them pulled open. You've got to keep the meals pulled open and not closed. Roll, and then push up and down. And roll, roll, center, push up. Good. It's a hinge to a squat. A hinge to a squat. With a push up, we go high, twist back, twist, and then we go low. Twist, twist, try and push the arms overhead, push, yeah, there you go, then back. High, twist, back, twist, look at the knees, good, then you go low, twist back, good. Then push up and then high, twist back, then low, chest to the bar, twist, twist, keep going. High, pushing back, and low. Good, and high, pushing back, and then low, chest to the bar. It's good. So we've done the main workout, so now we're into the finisher, which is 100 Hindu squats, 100 press-ups using the table, and basically there mustn't be failed reps, okay? So they keep swapping, they're both working together, they keep swapping every time they're approaching failure. So one person in the pair doing the press-ups, the other person just doing your basic Hindu squats, but you should be keeping time with each other if you can. Keep count. If you miss your count, we start the whole group from 0. So again, you keep going with your partner. Swapping every time you're approaching failure. Keep the quality up, keep the quality. Come on. Come on. And squats, good, and through. Good block for the mace. Through, then squat, good.